Lesson: Data minimization principles and their implementation. Data minimization is a crucial principle in data privacy and protection, primarily aimed at reducing the risks associated with data breaches and ensuring compliance with legal standards. The principle dictates that organizations should collect and process only the personal data that is necessary for a specific purpose. By minimizing the data collected and retained, organizations can significantly reduce the potential for data breaches or misuse of information. This lesson focuses on the principles of data minimization and provides actionable insights, practical tools, frameworks, and step-by-step applications for professionals to implement effectively. Data minimization is enshrined in various data protection regulations, such as the General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union, which mandates that personal data must be adequate, relevant, and limited to what is necessary in relation to the purposes for which they are processed. 2016-679, 2016. This principle is not only a legal obligation, but also a best practice that enhances data protection efforts and builds stakeholder trust. An organization adhering to data minimization principles can demonstrate a commitment to safeguarding personal data, thereby enhancing its reputation and reducing liability. The first step in implementing data minimization is conducting a data inventory and mapping exercise. This process involves identifying and documenting all personal data collected, processed, and stored by the organization. A comprehensive data inventory helps in understanding the data flow within the organization and identifying areas where data collection can be minimized. Practical tools such as data mapping software can automate this process, providing visual representations of data flows and highlighting areas for improvement. For instance, tools like OneTrust Data Mapping and TrustArc Data Inventory Hub offer automated solutions that can streamline this process, making it easier to pinpoint unnecessary data collection points. Once the data inventory is complete, the next step is analyzing the necessity of each data element collected. This involves scrutinizing whether each piece of data collected is essential for achieving the intended purpose. For example, if a company collects customer information for marketing purposes, it should assess whether collecting detailed location data is necessary if the same marketing objectives can be achieved using less sensitive data. In such cases, the organization should consider alternative approaches that require less data. Engaging with stakeholder feedback and conducting cost-benefit analyses can also provide insights into potential data minimization opportunities. Implementing privacy impact assessments is another practical tool for data minimization. PIAs help organizations assess and mitigate privacy risks associated with data processing activities. By systematically evaluating the necessity, proportionality, and risks of data processing before launching new projects or systems, organizations can identify opportunities to minimize data collection. A well-conducted PIA involves engaging with stakeholders to understand their data needs and concerns, ensuring that data collection practices align with privacy expectations. The Information Commissioner's Office in the UK provides a detailed PIA framework that organizations can adopt to facilitate this process. Data anonymization and pseudonymization are effective techniques to enhance data minimization efforts. Anonymization involves removing personally identifiable information from datasets, ensuring that individuals cannot be identified. Pseudonymization, on the other hand, replaces PII with pseudonyms or codes, reducing the risk of identification while still allowing data to be used for analysis or research. These techniques enable organizations to retain the value of data for legitimate purposes while minimizing privacy risks. For instance, a healthcare provider conducting research could use pseudonymized data to analyze patient outcomes without compromising patient privacy. The use of these techniques should be balanced with the need for data accuracy and integrity, ensuring that the data remains useful for its intended purpose. Another essential element of data minimization is the establishment of robust data retention policies. These policies should define clear criteria for retaining data, including the duration for which data is kept and the process for securely disposing of it once it is no longer needed. Effective data retention policies help prevent the accumulation of unnecessary data, reducing storage costs and minimizing privacy risks. Organizations can develop these policies by considering legal requirements, industry standards, and business needs. Automated data retention tools can further assist in this process by scheduling data deletion and ensuring compliance with retention policies. For example, Microsoft 365 Compliance Center offers retention policies that automatically delete or retain content based on specified criteria. Training and awareness programs are crucial for embedding data minimization principles within an organization. Employees should be educated about the importance of data minimization and their role in achieving it. Regular training sessions can help reinforce best practices, such as collecting only the data necessary for specific tasks and securely disposing of data when it is no longer needed. Additionally, fostering a culture of privacy awareness ensures that data minimization becomes an integral part of the organization's operations rather than an afterthought. Case studies of successful data minimization implementations provide valuable insights into practical applications. For instance, the financial services company ING successfully implemented data minimization by redesigning its customer onboarding process to collect only the necessary data points, reducing the risk of data breaches and enhancing customer trust. ING achieved this by leveraging technology to automate data collection processes and implementing stringent data governance practices. Statistics highlight the effectiveness of data minimization in reducing data breaches. According to a study by IBM Security, organizations that adopt data minimization strategies experienced a 50% reduction in data breach costs compared to those that did not. These findings underscore the tangible benefits of data minimization, not only in enhancing data protection, but also in reducing financial liabilities associated with data breaches. In conclusion, data minimization is a foundational principle of data privacy and protection, with significant implications for organizations' data management practices. By conducting data inventories, implementing PIAs, adopting anonymization and pseudonymization techniques, establishing robust data retention policies, and fostering a culture of privacy awareness, organizations can effectively minimize data collection and retention. Practical tools and frameworks, such as data mapping software and automated retention policies, provide tangible means to achieve these objectives. Through real-world case studies and statistical evidence, the benefits of data minimization become evident, demonstrating its role in enhancing data protection efforts and building stakeholder trust. Organizations that prioritize data minimization not only comply with legal obligations, but also position themselves as leaders in data privacy and protection. It's gaining a competitive advantage in an increasingly data-driven world.